right for them in their win last week. The receiving yards this fella provided may have been the key. He was terrific. Can he keep that momentum going in this one? It's the Falcons going up against the Saints.
On fourth down, here's Matt Bosher on to punt.
Come on, guys, get your heads in the game. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line.
Tight left, watch tight end, watch tight end. Key him, key the tight end.
They come out here in the eye. Throwing now is Breeze. And it's caught. Kobe Flainer.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Great job, D. Great job.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10.
Ready.
Throwing on first down is Breeze. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's brought down. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables. Otherwise, they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his. Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
Now Breeze throwing on 2nd down. It's brought in here by Willie Snead. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. And he's got it over the middle. Flainer. And he's brought down. 15 yards there on the catch and run.
And there's a nice completion to Kobe Flainer, and no one could be happier than Drew Brees.
They had Jimmy Graham for all those years, Ben Watson last year, and now coming south from Indianapolis, Flainer. And the former Heisman winner, this is Mark Ingram. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You don't want that. You don't want that. You don't want that. Ready.
On 2nd down, Ingram. They juked him. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. From the gun on 3rd down, Breeze. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone.
And this is caught for a touchdown. Now hold everything here. Flag in the backfield. This one might be coming back.
Holding. Offense.
So oftentimes you see defensive holding. Here it's offensive holding for the flag.
4 down, check, 4 down. 95.
From the gun, it's Breeze. Caught by Snead over the middle. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a gain of 5, and that'll make it 2nd and goal. And right, Charles, we get a look here at the key inactives, and I tell you what, a big list for being this early in the season.
If there's any silver lining at all, you're hoping you can get these guys back, and now you'll play well down the stretch with them. But what you're also hoping is that the guys who have to play for them, the next man up mentality kicks in, and those guys.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Devon House. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the foot. And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part. You can't get that back. Let's go back to what you were doing well before.
I thought you were going to say they need to have no memory, but remember the good part, forget the bad.
I like that even better.
They go play action here on first down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Brooks Reed in there to drop him with his first sack of 2016.
Stop right there.
They come up in an offset out. Breeze to throw on second down. And Cooks hands it over the middle. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. That'll be a gain of 16. And that's going to make it third down and less than a yard.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man.
And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. So quick on the spin.
He's spinning, man.
And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. And now the Saints get set to trot out there. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk is a big decision here.
Even. 4 down. Even.
On second down, here's Breeze. And brought in here by Flainer. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Again, it's Breeze. Over the middle, it's complete. And he's brought down. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
When we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route in the route tree and getting better at it all the time. Really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
So this guy's just sitting there, right? He's got like 30 hot dogs in front of him. And what's that? Apparently we're back. Okay, so Larry's halftime show got cut off. Sorry, we were doing story time here in the booth. We are ready, though, for the third quarter. Out come the Saints now. They'll go on offense first here to begin the third quarter. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or did they think they were just bad plays to call? We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
When you see zone defense and you know you got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
4 down, 4 down. Check. We're waiting. 4 down.
Throwing on first down is Breeze. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs. And he is picking up right where he left off a week ago. I wrote down, so funny here on my notes, what he said last week. And after we talked about the good game, he said, I will do it again. And I wrote those words down, and he's done it again.
And it's not bragging if you're doing it, right? Because that's exactly what he told you, and he is getting it done. Smooth in the secondary, making catches, making plays. That's the guy that we know.
They give him 15 more, and it's another first down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Kobe Flainer. How does the Saints offense now as they get ready to take over here? And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Hey, we are.
They come up with one back. That's Ingram.
Reset.
Back to the air on second down. It's Breeze. It's complete. Flainer, right side. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Kobe Flainer. And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. Set to return. This is Brandon Cooks. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. Last time they were out, they scored. Still trailing here, though, so some work to do.
But it's okay in terms of mindset. Because they scored the last time, they're not quite as worried about being down on the scoreboard because now their confidence is a little bit higher. They feel like they've got something going, and they feel like they can attack again and put more points on the board.
Are you scoreboard watching if you're the offense, or are you just focused on this drive?
We wouldn't be telling the truth if we said that they didn't scoreboard watch. Everyone does it to some extent, but you've got to set it aside right now and just focus on this series. That'll take care of the scoreboard if they punch it into the end zone.
And look at the numbers, a repeat performance. It seems right now it doesn't matter how many guys they're going to put on him, he's going to catch the football.
And when you hit that zone, and that's what he's in right now, where everything is working well for him, and I think it's in combination with what the offense coordinator's doing. He's a primary target. He looks at his play sheet, knows he wants to get him the football, and has designed some routes effective for the last 2 weeks. He's really been fun to watch.
And a pretty simple completion there underneath, but a successful one for the offense.
Partner, doesn't have to be the big shots downfield all the time. Having that safety net underneath is a great thing for a quarterback.
45. Hey, we got tight left. Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Key him. Key the tight end. Ready. You waiting? 4 down. 4 down.
Breeze to throw on 3rd and 1. This is caught. It's Cooks.
We got 3.
And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, We see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Saints who hold the football, but they're trailing as we begin the fourth quarter of play.
Strong right. Ready. Yellow lady. Hey.
On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. Left side and caught by Flainer. And he's brought down. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. In his career, he has a spell of 10 straight seasons, 4,000 yards or more. Only quarterback to do that. We're seeing more of it here in this one.
We better not take it for granted, because what we're watching is vintage Drew Brees, but it still is excellent.
They come out here in the I.
95, 56, 80%.
Breeze again here on 2nd and 10. This will be caught inside the 10. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Now the Saints offense, they get ready to go back to work here. And they're going to need another score. Got one last time, but still down here.
When you're playing catch-up, every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it? It's vital.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. It's the first-round pick, Keanu Neal. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing on. After the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Saints offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
Coaches really don't care from what position they get this. But run after the catch ability, rack ability, is often the difference between winning and losing and changing field position.
And a sideline pass that's caught by Thomas.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. And now they're in the hurry up. All the yards, completions, just another play that's a feather in the cap of the great career of Drew Brees. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. It's a first-round pick, Keanu Neal. And a big turnover there as his guys... Well, I know at points in this when you wanted to...
All day, every day.
Put away your inhibitions. Let the beast in you just get loose. We